What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to unbox and review a fragrance by Kayali. This was released this year, so it's a super amazing fragrance. Very excited about it. This one is called Yum Pistachio Gelato. So I smelled this one in Sephora and I knew I just had to have it. My girlfriend actually recently got one for me as a little stocking stuffer this year. So this is a little 10 milliliter. So yeah, this was released this year, and the nose behind this fragrance is actually Olivier Cresp, who we all know and love, some of his work, but with his son, Sebastian Cresp. For those of you who don't know, my name is also Sebastian, so that was kind of cool, but it's that father-son duo, just like with Chanel. Bleu de Chanel was made by Olivier Polge, originally made by his father, Jacques Polge. Yeah, so let's unbox this. It scores okay on Fragrantica with a 3.88. So, you know, people aren't loving it, but I really get a kick out of this one. So the presentation, it's actually pretty nice. You're gonna pop it open. Yeah, decent box, a little bit of you know, kind of embossing on it. Looks kind of nice. It tells you the notes on the back of it. And then on the bottle itself, it says Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. I'm not sure what the 33 means. The liquid itself is almost slightly purple. It has a slightly dark tinge to it, almost slightly purple. And then the rest of it is quite clear. So, you know, a plastic cap. It's not super fancy or anything, but it has a little bit of weight to it. So this is a mini, so, you know, the larger ones have a different presentation. So yeah, so, you know, a metal atomizer and then a metal crimp collar. So it does have an atomizer, even though it's a 10 mil. So the notes of this one, a lot of notes here, okay? Top notes of pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, rum, and cardamom. Middle notes of lily of the valley, pear, geranium, jasmine, peony, raspberry, and white peach, so a little more fruity in the middle notes. And then base notes of sweet whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, okay? Lucum, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, and cacao. Lucum, I think, is just a Turkish delight, if you guys might know it by that name. Anyway, so yeah, very sweet sounding fragrance, a little bit of that pistachio and nuttiness up top. So let's give it a spray. We'll check out the atomizer. Yeah, decent atomizer for a little 10 mil. That's actually not bad. All right, and it smells quite strongly immediately off of the top. You really get that pistachio note, which is very interesting because there's no naturals that are related to this pistachio note, but they did quite a good job at really has that vanillic sweetness in it that's boosting it and giving it that sort of a gelato milky feel. It's really heavy on the pistachio. I'm not getting any of the rum. I'm not getting any of the cardamom, but pistachio and hazelnut, those two notes are quite prominent in the top notes. As it dries down, because again, I opened this a little bit ago, so I've been wearing it. It lasts quite long. The dry down is mostly just that vanilla. So a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sweetness, maybe a little bit of the woodiness, but you don't get a whole lot of the cedar and sandalwood. So it's a very smooth, creamy fragrance. I think it's extremely well blended. The way that they did this, it's not harsh at all. It doesn't have a harsh nose feel to it, even in the initial sprays. I think it's easily a 9.5 out of 10 fragrance. And people aren't saying this, I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you've already smelled it before. But I think this is a home run from a perfumery perspective, because all of these notes, they're all fantasy notes. There's no naturals for a lot of these notes, but they did such a good job to make it smell, you know, as unsynthetic as they could. Really think they did a great job. Performance, I would say, yeah, moderate to long lasting, because again, it is a little base heavy with the, you know, kind of those sweet vanillic notes. And then as far as projection, I would say moderate projection. So yeah, let's see what other people are saying. Yeah, so they're all agreeing it's right about moderate projection and moderate longevity. So the projection, they're saying it even borders on moderate to intimate, but I would disagree. I think it has enough of a boost to it that it's a good, you know, a good amount of performance. So overall, amazing fragrance. decent presentation. Presentation, I would give probably a 6 out of 10. It's right about average. 5 is just average, right? So it's a little above average, but it's nothing very special, nothing to write home about. And of course, the plastic cap is a little bit cheesy, but I really don't mind. It's mostly about the juice that's inside. So yeah, really like that one. As always, I'll throw a link in the description for this fragrance, okay? Quite a playful fragrance. I would say this is aimed at younger folks, maybe anywhere from the teen range to 30s. It has sort of that kind of sweetness and playfulness to it, but really I think anybody could pull it off technically. This is more like a going out fragrance or just a casual, easy, everyday wear if you want to smell kind of sweet and kind of nice. It's very gourmand, so this is going to be a real killer in the kind of the colder months, the fall and winter months. I don't think you would want to pop this bad boy out for the heat of summer. All right, so that about sums it up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content and want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.